Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef. It's Monday, I'm playing the Sapling. Last week I did a little bit of an experiment, and that was to see if land-dwelling animals would evolve to become aquatic or amphibious due to the fact that the only food available was in the water. I thought maybe I'll do it backwards this week. I don't want to use that term, but you guys get what I mean. So I'm going to have a bunch of sea-dwelling animals, but the only food is going to be on land, and see if I can get the opposite to happen. It was interesting last week. I was expecting a change in mouths that affected, whether they breathe air or can, breathe in the water, and we saw mostly a change in legs, which increased their mobility in water. So let's see what happens this time round. I'll start a new sandbox. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this exists. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, there are a lot of things wrong with me, but let's change the ocean height. Oh, that was a steep change. Let's do it maybe like... oh, hang on. There's a nice little land bridge there. That might make things interesting. Let's change the mountain height and make everything a little bit more flat. I think that'll do, yeah. Let's have a look and see if I can get this to go. Well, at least go the way I want. We need to create a land plant here. Let's... oh, hang on. Oh boy. That was a bit much. Maybe... there? It always builds them at, like, weird angles. There we go. Let's have some branches. Ooh, you know what I could do? Hang on. I've had an idea. Oh, can you tell? I'm so excited. If I do a bunch of branches that go down with the fruits on it. Here you go. Let me just jam a bunch of these on. If we're going to make the animals struggle for their food, we might as well give them plenty of it, right? We'll do this. Then I can do this. Make this a little bit... a little bit fatter. Not too fat. And then I can do these. Oh god, no, that's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. I can do some of this. That looks weird. It's fine. It's fine. I kind of deal with weird on a regular basis, don't I? So what have we got here? I want something that'll catch quite a lot of sunlight. That one's not bad. 3. That's 1. That's a half. There were some over here. That's 5. Damn. It's 2.5. That's 2.5. Ooh, are these new? That's fun. I guess these would be alright. That one's quite good. Very low wind resistance, though. I guess this one would be pretty good. It's got a decent amount of ability to catch the light, and there is a nice... oh god. There is a nice temperature resistance there. Just realised I was speaking away from the microphone. I am the clever person that does things professionally. Boop these all into place on here. Plant is too large, it needs more water. Oh yeah, we can manage that. I'll just do this. There you go, look. Maybe make these a little deeper. There we go. Not bad. It's a bit weird looking, but again, like, that's never bothered me before. Okay, there is a good amount of space along the coasts here that it can go. Not so much here. What's the problem there? Oh, the temperature. I would like them to be able to go along a little bit more of the coastlines here. Let me make a few adjustments, see if I can fix that. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? I changed the leaves and the size of the roots, and I've got a lot more place along the coastlines here to put these. So let's dot a few of these around. I don't want to go too overboard here, but I also don't want to do things too sparingly either. Let's go and put two right next to each other there, having just said I was going to not do that as much. You put one in the middle there. Scatter them just haphazardly around the rough line of the coast. They are going to spread out on their own. Oh, I've just noticed like a little spot on my screen. God, I hate it when that happens. You sit here thinking your screen is nice and clean, and then you move the camera a bit and there's one tiny little spot. Let's put some over here. The survivability here isn't great, but it'll be nice to kind of test it. I think that'll do, right? It's not awful. Have I missed any, like, spots? There's a bunch around the coast here. I think we're good. Yeah. This will maybe work. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Yeah. Let's go ahead and add evolution to plants. Like so. We'll give it a bit of a time skip. Let's do, I don't know, like 1,000 years? See how that works. And boosh. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting them to spread out that much. There's a bunch. Look. Some are in the water. Some are on land. There's a group of them in the water here, look. And right on the coastline. That's great for the animals. There's none along there. There's a bunch on these islands. Also good. Tons along the coast here. None right there. That's interesting. Yeah, this is good. I'm not sure what happened here though. Is there a big red patch there before that I was just oblivious to? It wouldn't surprise me. Right, let's go make a creaturization that lives in the water but breathes air. I don't think there is a mouth that completely breathes water, is there? Breathes water, I mean, you know, is aquatic. Time underwater infinite, time on land 4. 3. 4. Is there one? Time on land infinite, time underwater 1. Because that's a decent mouth, isn't it? It gets energy from plants, but time underwater 1? I guess I could add a blowhole, couldn't I? Where are those? Wait, where are... Oh, hang on. There they are. Yeah, that adds a lot of time underwater, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's give them... There is this one. Energy from plants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy from plants. I might actually just give them this one. That looks weird. That looks really weird. Alright, that's fine. Let's find some feet for it. It needs to give them the ability to go on land at least somewhat. That one's not bad. Speed in water, speed on land. One each. Ooh. These might... Oh god, these might look good and work good. That's not awful. It kind of looks like a weird frog. Get some eyes. Yeah, that'll do. They've got a nice range too. Oh my god, what have I done? To make this a little less pudgy. One of those situations where I tried to think of a better word. Alright, I wanna... Let's go and get a blowhole. Wait, hang on, which mouth did I give it? I think I might just leave it. Time on land 4 isn't that bad. I'll leave it like this for now, because I want them to be, you know, largely aquatic. Oh yeah, I did get a comment as well saying if you put a tail fin, a fin on the end of a tail, it becomes a tail fin. I want to try that out as well. Oh god, what, why? Why game? Why you do this? Why do that, and then I assumed this one? But it like... Oh, look, it did it! Hang on, no, wait, game, please, work with me here. Hey! Moves on water and land, it breathes water, lays its eggs in water and on land, and it eats plants. This is... I like this. This is a bizarre creature, and I like it. It turned out better than I thought it was going to. It kind of looks angry. I'm not surprised. It's just like, why did you make me look like this? You're a bad creator. Right. I guess I'll leave it like that. Again, I'm not going to give it instincts or anything. It can evolve its own. Need to dot these around the shoreline now. Just, again, not too aggressively, but not entirely not aggressive. Oh, wait. These guys can't go on land. What's the issue there? Not enough oxygen. Not enough temperature. Oh, okay. Slight redesign on this. Alright, there we go. I made a few minor changes. I gave them a blowhole. And hopefully that'll increase their risk of... decrease their risk of going extinct. Thing is, the water is a lot cooler than the land. So they're going to have trouble surviving out of it, but it is kind of the point, isn't it? I'm going to dot a few around and just see what happens. I just go like this. Oh, that one actually went on land. I didn't really mean for that to happen. Oh god. Oh, the camera is still kind of wonky. It's decent for a game like this, but it feels, I don't know, sluggish, I guess? The thing about this as it is, the big issue, is that, yeah, I need them to survive on land fairly well, and the temperature is going to prevent that. I'm a little worried this life form isn't viable. Not in a world like this, anyway, but it's supposed to be a struggle anyway, isn't it? Did I thought I put some round here already. I might have accidentally doubled up on that section. Let's just boop one there. Are there any plants along here? There are some. I'll just dot a few here. Let's see how that goes. Just, you know, just to see what's what here. They look so angry, bless them. game, can you zoom into one of these, please? Thank you. I kind of like the way they look. They should be able to get these plants that are right there on the shore, and the ones that, oh, went extinct because of the cold. Ah, I thought it was because it was too hot. That's interesting. Oh, look. Oh, apparently they dig. It says they went extinct, but it also has some of them alive. That's interesting. Just let's just see what happens. I need evolution on plants, animals. Let's rock and roll here. I'll give them 1,000 years like I did before. Doesn't look good for these poor creatures, does it? Oof. Did any others survive? I can't see a single one. Okay. Yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? None of them survived. I don't think so. I didn't notice previously, there is a button here to select ones that are alive and ones that are extinct. So yeah, none of them survived. Not a single one. Alright, let me do a creature redesign again. See if I can make one that's actually a little bit more survivable. Okay, here's attempt number 2. I gave it ears so it can, you know, get some heat loss and some of these fins as well. Other than that, and the neck, it's mostly the same. I could technically do that. Can't make it shorter. I kind of like it with the slightly raised neck. Let's go ahead, and I had to change the mouth as well. Look, they can actually survive some time on the land. Again, if I dot a few over here, problem I'm noticing here is that it's really difficult to make them survive in areas that are the right temperature and the right depth, and that also have plants nearby. You notice the plants around here are fairly inland. That one there, did I accidentally place one previously while I was messing about? It's entirely possible. As you see, look, there's none like survivable areas there because it's too warm. Hoping that they'll evolve to sort themselves out in that regard. Although there is a good survivable area here. I'll dot a few over there as well. Don't think I've put any in this little... around, I should say, around this little peninsula. I'm just going to dot a few over here as well. Just doesn't look survivable. It's all in the red here, but again, be a fairly good experiment to see if they can just survive. There we go. Maybe some on the other side of this island. Oh, that was a bit much. There we go. Oh, did I accidentally put one all the way over here? I'm dumb. Right, anyway. Let's give this another go here. Animals, plants, okay. Let's go ahead and give them another 1,000 years. See how this goes. This might be a disaster of an experiment. Oh, I see one. I see one alive. They look unchanged. They are alive. Oh, there's a little baby one. Look at that. It's got a fin in a weird place. Not sure, yeah. Oh, that was only 7 days old as well. What have we got? They don't seem to have changed at all. It is a big change to go from the water to the land. Ooh, doesn't look like the population of the ones that survived is particularly high. Interesting. Let's have a look at the tree here. Let's go boop, boop. Alive. Oh, according to this, there's none alive. Oh yeah, look, there's 20 of those alive. They look largely unchanged. There's a couple of these alive which look the same as those ones. They're just a slightly different colour. It's the same with these. Wonder what the difference between them is. This one did change mouths. None of them changed legs. I wonder if that's a controlling factor as well, because they can spend a fair amount of time on land. Enough to, you know, get some food. I guess they haven't needed to change that much because the food on the coast is plentiful. I might have to try this experiment again and put the food further away so they have to go more on land than they would this time round. I might give them an extra few years here to evolve. Let's just make sure. Yeah, they're both on. See if they actually go extinct, or if they change more, because they've hardly changed at all. Oh yeah, look, they're actually doing better in terms of population. But again, they don't really look all that different. In fact, they're almost... Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Yeah, they look essentially the same. What is going on with this camera? Please, camera, work with me here. Anyway, yeah, let's just have a look at this. Let's do... Oh, no, I clicked the wrong one. I'm a smart person. Yeah. They're changing colour. Oh, look at that one. This one's like flatter. It's got different tail fin. But they haven't changed mouths or legs. This one's closer to the ground because it's got those weird like frills on the bottom. I'm not sure what else to call them. Interesting. So we saw last week a change in legs. That was the prominent thing that made the difference. For land animals, you know, getting their food from the water, where the largely water-dwelling animals really haven't changed to get food from the land, from the shorelines. There is a significant controlling factor to it, though, because they can only spend a certain amount of time on land, and if I put the plants further away, it's going to decrease their survival probability to 0, essentially. Land animals, I guess, have a much easier time adapting to the water than the water creatures do to adapting to the land. That's not unexpected, but also, you know, awesome. Like this flyby kind of thing I've got going. Yeah, look, they can make it quite far on land. But it's not like an infinite amount of time on land. It's only a significant amount of time on land. Does look like they've still got the blowholes. I forgot to check that. Well, this is definitely interesting in comparison to the last one. This would be largely unremarkable without something to compare it to, but just a little bit of luck that I did things in the order that I did them. I just want to see if there are any, like, far inland over here. I don't actually see any animals alive over here. There's that to consider. Yeah, it looks like they've survived essentially just in like 1 or 2 places. Pretty much just over here as well. At least some survived. That's good to know. I do need to like end things here, but I just want to try one more thing. I'm going to do a huge time skip here and just one more thing to see how much they change, if at all. Okay, here we are. We're back after a significant time skip. I do notice there's more animals dotted around. They did a much better job of surviving than my first attempt. Just, oh, the frame rate. Oh no. Again, they don't look all that different. Some of them have these frills, but we were seeing that previously. They still have the fins and the blowholes. They still have the same ears, eyes, and mouth. This one did lose its tail fin. Some of them have changed their tail fins. There doesn't seem to be any real change in the mouths or feet. Look at this guy, look. Look at you walking around on the seabed. Not really doing a good job of it, is he? That's pretty funny. Let's just have a quick look. Oh no, I need to get the camera off of that guy, otherwise the clade diagram goes all fuzzy for some reason. I really should bring that up with the dev. Very active on Steam forums, so yeah, look at that. They're hardly changed at all. That one's got a short stubby tail and lost its fin. So did that one. That one's kept them. Yeah, they're almost identical. There is a change in colour. But it's not a huge change in colour. Doesn't look like any of the survivors have changed their mouths or their feet. Or completely lost their tails. None of them have got mouths on their necks, I noticed. Which is a very common thing that happens. Wait, is that a change in mouth? That looks like a different mouth. It's lost its tail. Oh no, it changed tail fin types. I'm pretty sure that's a carnivorous mouth. Let's have a look. Come on. Come on, load it up. Load it up. Do the thing. There we go. Yeah, that's one of those, not sure what they're called actually. It's one of, where did it go? One of these, isn't it? Entirely gets its energy from meat. Does have an infinite time on land, but it's not eating the plants on the land anymore. That's all very interesting to me. Can only breathe air, which kind of makes sense. That's really very odd. It was just this one species that evolved to be a carnivore. Okay, well, that's this week's episode of The Sapling. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did. Comments in the comment section. I was expecting a lot of things to be different to the way they worked out. As I mentioned before, last week we saw mostly a change in the types of leg, And this week we hardly saw any changes at all. It's mostly a change in colour. I'm not sure how significant that is in terms of survival, but it's not entirely unexpected, to be honest. There are a lot of mouths that can breathe in air and water, but there's a significantly greater amount of mouths that can only breathe air, so I might refine things and do it again next week with purely air-breathing mouths. Yeah, anyway, I'll be back for 2 Video Tuesday tomorrow. We're going to do some more Hydra in here, and we'll be doing some more Thrive. So if you come back for that, I'll see you then.